Hey everybody, welcome to YACU-Con. God, I don't like these. I don't like doing the introductions. This is YACU-Con 10, July 1st, 2020. Our mission is to engage youth in politics and to promote unity and bipartisanship. So I want to take this slide.
All right, because I normally do the intros, I'll get back to it. So yeah, this is our 10th YACU-Con. Yay, let's all clap. So back to the YACU normal stuff. We have 5 different volunteer teams. If you want to volunteer for any of them, go to volunteer.yacu.org. You can either join our digital team, organizing, political communications, or tech. And then if you ever want to get involved with any events organization-wide or within just the state or local chapter, you can go to events.yacu.org. If you want to start your own virtual chapter, you can go to yacu.org/chapters. These are just general information that everyone needs to know. Next slide. Digital team updates.
Oh, that's me. Hi. So the Instagram team launched their Instagram initiative, and we want you to follow all of our socials, YACU HQ on all platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and TikTok. Twitter's a work in progress. Event posts. The digital team will now begin posting reminders and announcements for events such as YACU-Con, speaker series, and more. There are some updates on the digital director selection process. I don't know these things yet, so.
Would any of the board members like to speak to any specific updates? Or just we have updates?
The digital director selection process has begun. The applications were collected and evaluated by the board, and now some more steps are being taken to find the best candidate. I think that pretty sums it up pretty good.
Is Kevin here?
Looks like the slide wasn't updated.
Yeah, it appears that the slide has been updated. So anyways, the Reddit contest has ended last week. So far, the winners have been Rosie and Andrew LaBerge. So congrats to both of them. They have received first place and second place respectively. This slide is, of course, outdated. So yeah, that's it really.
Alrighty, organizing team.
Hey, so this is me. So please join the organizing team. If you're outgoing and you like to organize events and groups, you should join the organizing team. We're starting to organize more events with the debate night coming up soon. I'm in talks with my coordinator, and also we're organizing a lot more chapters. So we need help with the growth and creation of these chapters, so it'd be great if you guys could join. They're kind of like what makes us the YCU. It's like our lifeblood in a sense. All the connections we have across the nation. And we have a lot of growth in our new chapters and a couple state coalitions starting up. I want to shout out the Arizona coalition for doing a great job on the state front. They have about like 30 people already from different schools across Arizona, which is really cool. And then shout out to Scarsdale chapter in New York for doing a great job on the local front. They made a website. They've already had some discussion events, and they're growing exponentially. So it's really cool to see this happen. So if you guys ever want to make any clubs or start any state coalitions, let me know. And I'll let you know if they've already been made, or if you could make your own, that'd be great. You could be the first one to do so. So yeah, good. And this is just how to create a chapter. These slides will be released, so you can look through them and make your own conclusions on if you want to make one. And if you do, please go to the forums and fill them out.
Alrighty, political team updates. Policy paper number 3 is coming this Monday. You can go read 1 and 2 and other members' policy papers at yacu.org/policy. We're having our 3rd speaker series as well with Dr. Lichter tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. Be there. Subdivision leads will be announced July 9th, as well policy subdivision applications. Policy-thon planning is something new that we're working on in conjunction with a few other different organizations. It's going to be super exciting. More info will be coming probably 2 weeks from now, no guarantees. We're with potential partners and campaigns. If you guys, this is just pretty standard. If you know any campaigns that want more youth volunteers, they can go to campaigns.yacu.org and fill out a form if you're a staffer on a campaign, Or if you're looking to volunteer with a campaign with our database that is hoping to grow, you can check that out as well. The list is there and you can put in your state. If you know an organization that the YACU should partner with that fits in either as a partner in youth engagement or partner in unity and bipartisanship, you can go out and fill out the form at partnerships.yacu.org, or it's actually partnership, no S, I think. Yeah, it's partnership, no S. Partnership.yacu.org, and fill out that form. Upcoming, we're having our 4th speaker series with Gabe Fleischer from Wake Up to Politics on August 13th, and we're having potential partnerships with organizations such as When We All Vote, Women in Politics, and Voters Choose. That's all for me.
Hey guys, Andrew here. I'm the Communications Director from Massachusetts. Not to be confused with the other Andrew who just presented. Comms had a big month. So Unity Network articles increased by 150% up during the month of June, and we hope to keep that momentum flowing during the month of July. So huge shout out to everyone who, even if you just wrote 1 article or if you wrote 5 up there, huge help to that. Keep going, keep writing those articles and getting those out. We're going to have some teams shortened up just that way we can get a little bit more focus and centralized and begin more outreach activities besides already collecting press contacts. And then we had some live shows. Charlie and I did a live show a couple times together on the Kentucky and New York primaries and did a following update show on that. Those were really successful, and we hope to expand those in the future. Probably for New Jersey primaries, but definitely for the general election in November. So that was really huge. And then we're also going to be looking for some podcasters. So if anyone is interested in hosting a podcast that is already on Unity Network or isn't, but has considered being on, please DM me for more information on that, and we will get that set up. So great work, everyone on communications team. Let's power forward through the rest of June.
Oh, I was muted. So let's get to some quick tech team updates. Our standard disclosure is that tech team applications are currently closed. However, if you would like to request a special review, you can always DM me on Discord. All right, let's go through a couple of the updates from the last 2 weeks. First, in terms of security, we've completed another review of our organization-wide security practices, just locking down general things such as password security and two-factor authentication. In terms of the website, we've made a couple of minor cosmetic updates as typical. We've also updated the board section on the About page, and we will continue to update that as new board members are elected or chosen. In terms of Discord, we've removed quite a few of the extra roles that were not being used or serve no clear purpose anymore. And we've also cleaned up quite a few abandoned channels, so that way the Discord is a little bit more streamlined. In terms of Minecraft, we've archived the Season 1 map. It was a great season, so thank you for everyone who played on that. And we look forward to seeing you back for Season 2 when that resumes in a week or so. We've also began our server anarchy transition period. I'm sure Carlos can tell you how much fun that was. In terms of miscellaneous stuff, we've also finished implementing Asana across almost every single YCU team, with the sole exception being digital team. And obviously we'll get that set up within the next week or so. For the next 2 weeks, we'll be working on just some general various website updates, updating the club chapters map, which I know is a huge priority for organizing team, so we'll make sure to get that done. We'll also be improving the Discord post opportunities channel. We want to make sure that our members have the opportunity to find new volunteer positions from our organization, so we'll make sure to get that done. And then we'll also be preparing for Minecraft's server Season 2.
Hey guys, so YACU-Con is July 3rd, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. All applications are closed right now. I'll go and see if there are any kind of stragglers there. But if you are in YACU-Con, get that research done, guys. You know, it's going to definitely pay off. We got all the guides in the Discord server over there. So please be prepared and ready. Again, the conference is on internet access and data privacy. I don't know if Aiden Root is still chairing, but currently I'm the chair. And then if you are participating, please get those position papers done as well. They will be a big help. The more research you put in, the more fun it will be. And we hope to do some more MUN conferences in the future as well. So if this turns out pretty good, ideally in the future we can continue with this and maybe do YACU-Con 2 and YACU-Con 5 in the future. So looking forward to that.
I believe these are outdated. I thought we marked this slide as skipped, but looks like we didn't. But upcoming events, like I said, speaker series tomorrow at 2, YCUMUN, Friday starting at 10. Yeah, and if you guys want to host an event for your chapter, you can post on Mobilize using events.ycu.org.
All right, so one of the initiatives that we're currently launching is a YCU census. This is just to get a general idea of what our member base looks like. If you go to census.ycu.org, it's a Google form with literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions, all the multiple choice. So it takes literally under a minute. Just go to census.ycu.org. If you can fill that out now, that'll be great. Each question has the option to decline to respond if you feel uncomfortable answering. Please just take a minute to take a look at that and complete it if you feel comfortable doing so. This form will be open until next Wednesday at 9 p.m. But you know, if you have the time right now, we're just sitting around, you might as well fill it out. Takes literally under a minute.
I can confirm I just finished the form, so certainly not as long as some of the other apps we've had out in circulation the past couple weeks.
Okay, so it's time for the member rep election. Does someone from the board want to explain just kind of a brief overview what member rep is, what they do, expectations, all that stuff?
Well, the member representative will be an elected member of the board that'll serve 1 month and will be elected via ranked choice voting. They all gave statements which are in announcements right now. So make sure you were and still are an informed voter. If anyone else has any other background info they want to give, Carlos can proceed.
So I guess next we'll do statements from each candidate. Each person gets 30 to 45 seconds. And we'll go in the order, the same order that was on the Google Doc that was released the other day. So that would be Derek, Braden, Rowan, then Karina. So Derek, I guess if you want to start off, 30, 45-second statement.
Okay, sure. So my campaign is mainly focused on 3 priorities, and that's transparency, democracy, and member activity. So transparency has been a big issue we've been talking about. I think we should record board meetings and post them for members to view so the membership can see what's going on in the board, what the board's opinions are. And then I'd like to make the process for the selection of directors and senior leadership more transparent, make sure everyone knows how it's working. And I think we could play into democracy there as well. We should look into a way to get the members' input in the selection process. And then I think impeachments should be voted on by the relevant team. That's more democracy stuff. And then I think my last priority, which hasn't really gotten much attention in this campaign, is increasing members' activity. A lot of the recent board members who resigned talked about how YACU is sort of starting to not have the same enthusiasm and activity. So, and I've seen that myself. We had to cancel a debate night where we don't have very many active members in the Discord despite having like 800 people. So I think we need to also look into ways that we could increase member engagement and of course recruiting new members, and whatever that may be, it's very important if we want this to be a successful organization.
Thank you. Next.
All right, so I'm Braden Karpinski, as many of you know. I've been in the Discord server since about mid-December of last year. And so I believe that I should be your member up for quite a few reasons. I will try everything in my power on the board to try to get membership activity up, to try to create much more transparency, as well as to try to bring all ideas from members to the board. I will be in general voice most days for probably a few hours, so that way anyone can talk to me. I will make sure that I bring as many ideas as I can to the board at every meeting. And at every board meeting, I will fight for what I believe is best for the YSCU and fight back against any motions that I don't think would be good for the organization.
Next.
Hi, I'm Rowan. Okay, so I should be a member representative because I have plans and I plan on informing those plans through action. I want more representation, and I think that can be done through having more events that are much better well suited and better planned, whether that be a debate night, bringing back Minecraft, or just gaming nights, and just getting more members involved. We need more transparency, in my opinion. I do think we should record board meetings. I also think we should stream meetings, although I don't want to chat, so that way we don't have anybody playing politics. And I think that generally we need to make it a lot easier for somebody just to voice ideas. While I do understand the suggestions page, I do think we should add an ideas channel, so that way people can state an idea and see what everybody else thinks.
Next.
Hi, everybody. So I would love to be the member representative position of the YACU. Basically, to make sure that this group stays connected and to really gain your admiration and respect for the members of the board, because I know they put in a lot of time, as well as everyone else in the groups. I know I may not have been in this Discord chat as long as my other opponents, but I have some valuable leadership positions that I've also held, which will help in consideration of speaking out on opinions that everyone else has. So thank you.
Okay, and so I am going to paste a rank choice vote link in the chat. I sure hope it works. Seems like it works.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but are member representatives allowed to vote? I think that's also a crucial question.
Senior leadership is barred from voting.
But if you're running for a member rep,
I don't think we, because we didn't.
Did we ever
say,
clarify?
Because we
leadership
didn't.
open?
I'm pretty sure we clarified that at some point. But in terms of the member rep, I feel like
I thought we
that.
said everyone can vote.
Did we?
Mm-hmm.
I'll vote then.
Wait,
Okay.
are there names associated with the vote?
Okay, so for the record,
No.
everyone can
Fraud.
vote, right?
No, it's anonymous like a Google form. If you haven't done ranked choice voting before, you put them in the order of who you want, like, most. It is live. Is anyone having issues? I think it should be working. 6 people. We're gonna close the vote during the meeting, so this is like a live thing. You gotta do it kind of now. Now, TM. We have we have 26 out of 30 in the meeting that have voted. 27.
Carlos, I'm assuming board members are not allowed to vote on this.
I think we decided in the end that because we never
I
said.
literally just said everyone can vote.
Yeah, because
No,
we
no, no.
didn't specify.
Sorry, my internet just went out. So can you put it in the chat? It like literally just cut out for like a whole like 5 minutes there.
Yep. I think I'll take 20. If I can get 30, that'll be great. But if we can even just get 29, that'll be beautiful.
All right. Oh.
Andrew, I think you're the last vote in this case, unless.
Yep. Just I have to guess the traffic lights.
Oh,
They're putting me through rigorous tests here.
You bot.
Wait, so the check didn't work? Just the regular check?
They think he's a robot.
No. I submitted. It said thank you for your vote. Ranked choice voting's important.
Okay. Is there anyone who has not voted? Vote now or forever hold your anger until we do this again in August. 5. Oh, then we got 30. We got 30. There's someone left the meeting. Okay, I've closed the 31. I've closed the
31.
votes. 32. We're gonna look at the results.
Wait, do we ever have 32 people here?
Wait, it keeps going up.
No,
Wait, okay, I guess. Okay, just close it. Close it, Carlos. Close it
it's
before
been closed. It's been closed.
What
But
the
if
hell is it
people-
going up? This is witchcraft.
Did Derek win?
Wow.
Karina, it appears that Karina has won.
Wow.
What?
This was the
Yeah, I mean-
distribution. This was the initial
Looks
distribution.
like the link was posted in the Discord, so there might be more than the people.
That's-
Okay, close it before.
30 33 out of I'm fine. What this
It's
isn't.
closed. It's fine.
No one's gonna yell voter fraud for this.
Oh wait,
So-
Griffin. Oh, okay, it's fine.
That's
Did you
fine.
show your voter ID?
Yeah, but so first round. I'm sorry, Rowan. So people that chose Rowan, their votes got redistributed,
Sorry, Ron.
and then it was just these three, and then the people that voted Braden got their votes redistributed, and then Karina was over 50%. So congrats.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited to work with all of you. Please, my Discord is always open.
Yeah,
Congrats.
congratulations, Karina.
Thank you.
We'll get you
Congrats.
onboarded shortly after this meeting. You'll see a direct message from me to our leadership Discord.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Thank you all so much.
Okay, and so I guess this just transitions now into our open question comment period. If you have any questions, raise your hand using the function in Zoom, and we'll get to you. I guess we'll go with Ivan. Ivan, you have the floor.
Questions to our member representative now.
Yes. of
Yes.
So, what's your opinion on everything that's been going on with administration, with all the resignations and all that?
In the YACU.
Yeah.
So the only one that I have been, filled in on was with Aiden. He was a close friend of my brother and everything. So, I think working with people this closely really does bring out which Aiden? Aiden, oh God, what's his name? Sorry, I should know
Sam?
this.
Was it Chin or Rude?
Chin.
Chin. Yes. All right.
So again, I think that working with all of these people super close all the time, putting in the hard work and effort, it does obviously cause a lot of distress to your relationships and stuff. So I don't know the full story. I can't say an opinion. So I really just want to make sure that we all keep a respectful head whenever we discuss issues like this, because you lose a lot of good friends and everything like that, and that's not okay. So I would need more information, and it's not really my place to say anything like that other than what we can do to improve on it with the relations of everyone.
Okay, I guess we will go to the next person that has their hand raised, which would be Jonathan.
Will there be a game night after tonight's YACU-Con?
Yes.
What game will it be?
I do not know. It's going
I
to
mean,
be
it still
just a
says
Jackbox
Jackbox,
game.
but like, if you guys don't want to do Jackbox or whatever,
We can play
Yeah.
Bed Wars or something. I don't know.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, a couple of board members and I have been doing a session called board members and Bed Wars, or I think it's
Bed Wars with the board. How do you mess up the 4-word? Oh my God.
Close enough.
Even though I'm there too.
So yeah, Bed Wars with the board. We've been doing that pretty much roughly around midnight Eastern Standard Time each night. If you want to join us and you have Minecraft, you're more than welcome to join us, even if you've never played Bed Wars or you don't even know what it is. We'll love to have you with us, and it's a really fun time.
And I assure you guys, you'll probably be better at bridging than I am.
Okay.
Andrew,
Jonathan, does that answer your question?
yeah, I just want to say that Andrew does not know how to build a bridge, and he falls off while crouching while building a bridge.
Okay, Will.
When can we expect to see YACU census results?
Charles?
Yeah, I could get back to you on that one. So since the form is open until Wednesday, next Wednesday that is at 9 p.m., I'll get you the results immediately after it closes. It'll just be the standard Google Forms results pie chart.
Raiden?
All right, so I have a question for Karina. So during our little like town hall earlier that we were talking to Andrew, me, Derek, and Rowan all said that we wanted to have like the board meetings recorded. Do you think that's something you would like to see happen and that you'd bring to the board or no?
I would need to hear more on both sides on why the board meeting should be recorded. Please shoot me a message. Again, I mean, I listened to what you had to say, but if you shoot me a brief summary again, I can push for that if, because I know that is definitely a popular thing. So if you could just shoot me some more and I'll read through it. So I'm not too familiar on that topic.
Is there anyone else with a question?
Yeah, for some odd reason I can't exactly raise my hand, so can I ask her a question?
Sure. And then we'll
Oh, yeah, of course. So Karina, like we will all love to get know you better. So if you won't mind, could you explain like some of your basic political positions, like where you stand on things?
So previously, in the beginning of the campaign of the presidential nominees, I worked for Michael Bloomberg for his campaign in Florida. I know that, yeah, so within saying that, a lot of my, yes, a Floridian. So within that, my views are pretty split down the middle, and I was just a little bit desperate to get Donald Trump for him not to have a second term. But I did really like Pete Buttigieg. Again, I'm pretty down the middle, leaning towards the left, of course. So hopefully that answers a lot of your questions. I mean, your question. Do you have any more specific questions along those lines? Sorry, I'm trying to read the comments too and talk.
Okay, Emmett, I see your hand is raised.
I'm not sure who this question would be directed to, but if there is a possibility of recording meetings, I think it would be beneficial for everyone who's not going to invest roughly an hour to watch the whole meeting. If there was kind of a role that could summarize the points made in the meeting in a way that it's easily digestible in like a newsletter or something for the other Discord members.
Yeah, that's a great question. We actually publish our board meeting minutes each time, which is basically exactly what you asked for. It's like a newsletter, condensed version of what we discuss. So if you want to check those out, we always post them in the announcements channel, roughly around, I would say, 10 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday nights. That's roughly when we conclude our board meetings.
Got it. Sorry about that. Should have educated myself more.
Yeah, no problem, man. And always, if you have any questions about what happened in the meetings, you can always ping one of us in general or suggestions.
Sounds good. Awesome. Thanks.
Okay, Rose. I think Rose has her. Rose, are you going to speak? Rose?
She put her question in chat.
Okay.
Her question. Yeah.
I've never seen you talk in Discord server. You have no message history. Is there somewhere else where you're more active, and can we know some stuff about you? Like, do you have any pets, etc. At Karina, obviously.
Okay, so one, I do have a pet. She is a Cocker Spaniel, and she is the love of my life. I can send photos to anyone. I am active on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. So I'm pretty new to Discord, so I'm trying to kind of figure it all out. It is a lot to keep up with, of course, but I can link some of the, I don't know if you're allowed to link private accounts in here, but definitely I can share that. I am a student at University of Central Florida right now, and I'm in legal studies and political science with the aspiration of going to law school. And I do a lot of, I was a nanny, so I work with kids a lot, and I'm pretty into the whole environmental policy within law. But then again, I could end up in real estate. So I really would just love some more experience before I really write down what I want to study specifically. So yeah, if there's any more any more questions about that, I'm always here to chat.
Anyone else want to raise their hand? Go, Rowan.
Well, you know what? I know I keep having to bring this up, but when do we get our paychecks? I mean, I've been working tirelessly for them. I've been dying for one. Please.
As I guess I can kind of answer this, and it's that Carlos is actually working on the budgets for fiscal year 2021, and no one's getting any money.
Boo!
Directors are not going to take a paycheck. Officers aren't going to take a paycheck. Senior leadership isn't going to take a. We just don't have the money.
Watch as Carlos is secretly embezzling money for legal fees.
Yes, I'm going to embezzle 100% of our $0.
For legal reasons, that's a joke. What
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Yes.
So, any plans for a hedge fund?
No, we are going to have merch soon.
Do we have a YACU-sponsored pyramid scheme?
When exactly?
It is honestly just a soon TM thing.
Okay.
The budget is more. I'm not going to focus my energy on the merch math until the budget math is worked out. If you have any other legal finance questions, just at me in the Discord at any time, and I'll try to do my best I can to answer them. Brandon?
Yes. So, as someone who supervises the Twitter account for YACU, I just wanted to get your advice on more effective ways to leverage the Twitter.
Who is that directed for?
Oh, these questions are for Rose, correct?
Are you talking to the member rep?
Oh, member rep, sorry.
Oh yeah, it would be Karina then.
Okay, so to get more activity in Twitter, to get more followers and stuff like that, is that what we're going for? Or?
To get more followers and to increase traffic, because there's a feature on Twitter where you can see how many people view your tweet. And I think that's something that would be good for us to leverage.
Right, of course. Have you ever done any polls? Do you retweet a lot of other politicians' tweets? Have you posted our articles that people write in the policy papers? You kind of have to look at who you're following for sure. I would just stay active a lot. No, okay. Shouldn't be rude. Okay. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I would definitely just stay active within tweeting a lot of different content of what we do. What we do as an organization to help gain a little bit more traffic, as well as the members. We need to retweet and, you know, retweet the YACU's tweets so we can get more activity. Right now is also like, yeah, face mask. There's so many students right now who want to be active in politics because of all these movements happening, and this would be a great way for them to join. So I think we just need to get out there more by exposing others and retweeting and telling our friends personally, and really going out there and showing what we do each day and tweeting. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for the advice.
Of course.
Kevin?
Yeah, so my question is directed towards Andrew LaBerge, and I just wanted to know on the topic of Uni Network, are we gonna have any updates on specifically how we cite sources? Are we gonna be allowed to use hyperlinks or do footnotes anytime soon?
Yeah, so for sources right now, if you're not on the Unity network, and I think I answered this last week at Comms team meeting, we're just putting the sources at the bottom of the article. But we will hyperlinks still work on the articles and stuff like that. And then I've been trying to look and see if I can add footnotes in Wix, which haven't been going super great. So right now hyperlinks and that stuff is what we've been doing.
Nice.
Any other questions? I feel like every time I ask this, there's silence, and at the last second, 3 people raise their hand.
Oh, wait, Carlos, I have a question.
Speak, Andrew.
Carlos, what's your favorite YACU event?
Do you know what's my favorite YACU event?
Yes, Carlos.
It's the YACU-Con activity that we're going to do because we're ending the meeting. It's the post-meeting activity.
Perfect segue.
And so, on that note, I think we're going to stop the recording. So if everyone could just say bye to the people watching on YouTube.
Bye, YouTube people.
Bye, people.
Bye, YouTube.